You gain nothing by being vulgar, by employing vulgar language and inciting threats. The apostle says, let your gentle spirit be known to all men. Not your vulgar, harsh, name-calling ways. Let your gentle spirit. You see, that's of your old nature. And you're letting the old nature win the battle of the day. But here he's saying, let this new nature that is birthed in you through the work of the Holy Spirit, through Christ on the cross, let this new spirit, let this new nature that you now are possessor of, a gentle spirit. And listen, gentle spirit doesn't mean you don't speak out in the marketplace. It doesn't mean you don't speak up whenever sin is winning the day. It just means we handle it God's way. And we speak it in God's tone. We speak it from His words. Now, are there times in societies where harsh words have to be used? Yes, but listen. They are not the norm. There are rare circumstances where harsh words have had to be used. But generally speaking, when we look back on times when harsh words needed to be spoken, it's not a harsh word to the unconverted. The harsh words are to the church. The harsh words are to those who have grown apathetic in their following of Christ. The hard words during those great Reformation days. You know, those reformers, they were not speaking to nations. They were speaking to churches. They were speaking to the saints of God. There are a lot of complications inside of that because in most cases during the Reformation, there was no separation of church and state. But the harsh words were, generally speaking, to those who were representatives and put themselves in positions by money or by means as the representatives of God. And so a Martin Luther comes along, and if you've never read some of the things Martin Luther said, you might want to get out a censoring machine. Some harsh, mean, difficult words. Now, I don't agree with everything of Luther and some of his means, but certainly God used an anomaly. He didn't raise up a church to go out into the world to be mean and ugly and harsh to people. But from time to time, He'll have to raise up an Isaiah, a Jeremiah, a prophet, a pronouncer of truth that is straightforward and to the heart.